PBO. PBO. A happy family is a family that they have their own duplex home. Uh, Let me put it in this way. They are financially freedom. They live in happy life, joyfully, no stress. Anywhere they want to go, they have the money to buy anything they want to buy. They live a joyful life. Eh, if you don't have money, you will not be happy. Yes, you will not be happy. If you have money and you have peace of mind, you will be, you are, that means your home is happy. Without money, you will not be thinking how your life is good. It's not good. That's why not by happy family, happy home.
Thank you. Can we clap for Daddy? Okay, earlier mentioned, truly a happy family is a family that is financially buoyant. And two, the family that know God. You can be Muslim, you can be Christian, but one thing is for you to know the God you serve. Because some people they have money, but there's no peace of mind at all. And the happy family is the family that got money the genuinely way. No, nothing like sacrifice and do this because if you pay devil, you must return back. So when you have this genuinely money, and in this real estate, if you sincerely put your mind together, you have this genuinely money. Hello, you have it because you sit at home. My brother say 5 plot. You are the up. You are his upper. What next? You receive your own. So there's no way you'll be in this. See, if even the baby that is just born, he knows that he don't enter with a spoon mouth in his mouth. You see the happiness. I went to mainland first time yesterday to one of my brother, the wife just put to bed. I went there, I see the house. I asked, "Okay, you a politician? If you see the money this guy put in the house, how much? It's 850 million to build that house. I entered that house yesterday because I no come out. If you see the children, you will just play everywhere because even the parlor, very big, very big. He's happy, the wife is happy, the children are happy. Yesterday, in fact, when you have money, you have friends. People flew there yesterday. People flew there. Because if you come, you must get something to chop. You must sit comfortably. If you want to stay there, maybe see they blow you, stay there. So those families are always happy. And with PWAN, this can be possible. It can be possible. It can be possible. Your family will be happy. So, coach, since he's a coach, he will tell us what we mean by personal development.
Hey, viewers. Good morning, everybody. What we mean by personal development? It means that you want to add value to yourself, to learn, add value to yourself, learn more new skills, attend conferences wherever we have training. Make sure you are there. Wherever they are doing maybe like workshops, seminars, and you want to make sure that you are there to always update and add value to whatever they are doing there. Thank you.
Can we clap for him? You need to have yourself. Whether you have not gone to school, but as you are come here and you are paying attention, before you know, people will thought that you have gone to the higher institution because you are here to you are gathering a lot of knowledge as you are in this place. You are gathering a lot of momentum. So your duty is to learn. Go to school, get books, read. Read those books. When you read, I was giving, I think Dr. Mike Afam, yes, he asked a question, I answer. He gave me a book, Ben Carson. He gave me that book. He said I should read it. If I finish, I should bring it back. He will give me another one. I think he gave you know the one, okay, it was your sister that got the book that day. All the people that answer intelligent questions that day, he gave them book. And when I read that book, the book really touched me. It really touched me. Now I am reading the rich man in Bible. There are books that you will read, my brother, and you will think low again. You will think above your level. So in P1, you can develop yourself. If you are coming to training here, there's no way you will not develop yourself. Those of you that follow me on my Facebook page, you will see what I have started teaching now on the Facebook. Yesterday I talked about the building. Yesterday I talked about vision, and people are really following it. In fact, one man called me today, say he want to call me one-on-one and hear more ideas. That he loved the way I presented that. So you need to develop yourself more than selling land. As my brother mentioned, say create value. When people begin to see value in you, my brother, land to sell land it will not be a problem. People will begin, please call that brother, call him. He will give you what you want. So P1 can help you. Now, Ms. Doka can probably say it. If you need the land, you need to have contract of sales, give assignment, digital surveys. So before, if you ask her, I want to buy land, what is, you don't know. But with this P1 now, he can boldly tell you what you need to do to get the property. So I want to beg us, let us add value to whatever we are doing. Let us add value. Add value to whatever that you are doing. And you will discover that your value will bring people closer to you. So, Dorcas, what do you mean by when you say beautiful homes?
Hello, PBO. So I don't understand it. When you say beautiful home, is a house that you build, and when you enter inside, it will be as if you enter heaven. Like you will never hear rats or anything that's all those what they call them, that's all those even the how they call it cockroach that they came around. You will not see them, and you will not dream bad dream there. And you, there's no day that you hear that winch came and you sleep and somebody came and be, you see winch. What you'll be seeing there, you'll be seeing it is heaven. You'll be seeing God. That is why you say beautiful home, and your home will be complete. You understand? Because your children, they will be laughing. So when they see that house, anybody told them go and watch film outside another person, your children will not go another place to go and watch film. They will be missing their home all the time. So that is the meaning of beautiful home. Anybody wants to come there.
Good. So, beautiful home is the home that has everything. Do you know if you work very well in P1 here, they will give you the house. Only what you need to carry is just your bag. Because as you are going there, everything that you need already there. I went to pray for a house 2 weeks back. Hey, I asked the man, are you the one that brought this? He said, no. That everything has already fixed. Everything. That very day we go, the wife cook. Nobody, oh my God. Even the cabinet in the parlor was brought in South Africa. Everything is there. So now you are matters that don't tear one side and you go they suffer to carry her. You could just leave and there and say anybody that want to pick it, let the person pick it. So a beautiful home is a home that attract attention of others. Hello. People will like to visit you. People would like to come to your place just to come and stay and have fun. They're not, some of them are not even coming there to eat, just for them to come and relax. They don't get to leave to stay there till the following day, but as long as they sit down comfortably, they are okay. So a beautiful home, as in the area mentioned, all your dream, you are drinking big, big, big. You know to think low. See the mentality of the big men children. If you are going to the church, you discover that these big men children, they know themselves. They don't go where the children of they feel that they will always be playing within themselves because they know that this one too, his father have money, this one too, the other. If you watch them, we that teach Sunday school, we monitor all those things and we observe what they are doing. Those children, they know that this person comes from here, this person is this person is this person is this. I think that yesterday one girl can't tell me, that girl want to be playing with me, but it seems that the girl itself is not the type, my type. I said, how do you know that it's not your type? How do you know that it's not your type? He said, can't you see the girl you wear? This. And she know to do you know what she told me? He said the girl know to do offering. And she know to do offering. Anytime they come, she will sit down there, do. And she like coming to me. Me, I no one, no what. See how these students are observing all those things. So beautiful homes bring happiness. It will make you those that have it, they don't go out anyhow. Sometimes you sit standing outside 11 hours to watch film. There's one man I know, every day he will stand like this better. From 6 p.m. he will watch film until that guy close. That means he have no way that can give him joy apart from that place. He has no way that can give him joy. So you need to create joy for yourself. Hello. Try that. You can declare, say, I must have a beautiful home in P1. Me, I told my wife, said, this earth, I must live heaven on earth. Because everything I want will be in my house. Any day I build my house in Lagos, come there, everything. I don't go to look for anything. Everything will be there. In fact, if you are not even careful, I'll put anything for my house. So that if you want, you can withdraw money. Yes, I'll put it in my house. If you want, you come and withdraw money. You don't need to be struggling to be going anywhere. Yes, I was teaching Marian Abacha grandson lesson some years back in Kano. And anytime you spend me money, the money will be straight, very neat. I asked her one day, Mommy, do you print money here? She just laughed. Because she has never given me money that straight as it just come outside the engine. So when I asked her, I said, Ma, do you print money here? She just laughed. So let us P1, with P1, my brother, you can have a beautiful home. With P1, you can have a beautiful home. So work hard, just for you to work hard. If you work hard, having a beautiful home in P1 is possible. So, Ma, can you tell us what do you mean by having what again? Okay, rosary cars.
Good morning, all. Luxury car is like I want to borrow her language, the car that you can easily enter. It will not make noise on the road. It will not break down. You don't need to call people to come and push for you. You know, luxury car is the car that when you park it, I've seen people, including me, maybe you park it and you go inside to go and do something, maybe in a shop. By the time you come out, people surround the car, they are looking, they want to know the kind of person that parked this car. We are waiting for the owner of this car to come out. Let us see the kind of person that parked the car. I mean, that is, the car is one of a kind.
When you see, can you clap for her? If you see those that have a, even maybe that passing on the traffic light, you see all these beggars, they'll be rushing to meet them because they know say that car something there inside. One of the affiliate mentee was telling us that the car she has before, no day that she will go with that car outside that the car will not die on the road. He said the worst part, there was a day the car died on the top of Third Man Lam Bridge. He said she sweat. All her body was sweat. She do makeup. Her hair, he had to remove her hair, put it inside motor. He was looking who will help her to beg to put this motor for in the middle of the Third Lam Bridge. That was when this car died. She said she struggled that day. Luckily to her, somebody came and said, Madam, do you have rope? He said, you can't have this kind of car, you're not going to get rope. The person helped her. They tied the rope, he carried the car. They went and parked there. No money to repair the car. They just put her for mechanic. Mechanic was just calling her, Madam, if you don't come park, carry your car away, I will sell it. He said, okay, go ahead and say, you will even help me. But now, with PWAN now, she has 3 cars. He said, all the car PWAN is new one. It's not the car that he will enter and then begin to look for fuel. And he's also told her, Mama told her that don't ever allow fuel to finish on the road. PWAN motor must be filled full with fuel. And when you were talking about beautiful house, sorry, Mr. Jirios told us that the children don't know that they take light in Nigeria. He said the children does not, his own children does not know that they take light in Nigeria. He said there was a day rain falls so much and the gen developed forth and they just 2 seconds like this light was now the children were like, Daddy, what is going on? Why is everywhere dark? What is going on, Dad? Why is everywhere dark? Hello? He said he was ashamed of himself and instead the people that are taking, he said, make sure that I don't want to have this. He said he have 10 cars. Mr. Jiro said he have 10 cars. 2 belong to him. 2 for his wife. 2 for his workers in his house. That is how many? 6. His children, all of them have one car. Because he don't want whereby they say my child, the car and fuel finish his motor. Feed this car with fuel. So that any day the child said that this one you want to carry, go to school, that one you carry, you don't force the children. He said he had meeting with the children as small as they are. They will say that this car we want to use go to school tomorrow. So please let us with PWAN when I go get car before they know this year. Even here, PWAN Sterling, we have land. If you sell the land from 200 million above, my brother, you come here, your car will park there, they wait for you. So when you know, say, if you do this, something will come. Work hard. If you can say exclusive, 5 plot, 250 million, after we give you your commission, your car is already there waiting for you. What next? And when you have a car, it also gives you an opportunity to get many customers, get many people to recruit. Because if you park your car and you call anybody and say, please, I want you to join my company, the person say, hey, I'm lucky. One big man said, look, I join company today. There was a day outside there, I recruited one girl outside here because Dr. Uche gave me his car key. So I went outside and I opened the car. I sit by the driver's side. My one lady was passing. I just do pum, pum, pum. I said, hello, how are you? This is our office. Can you join us? And don't be. The guy says, sir, I beg, is there anything else? Is there any link? I said, see the link here. He said, he has been looking for this opportunity since. Just because you see me and sit down inside Carlo. So if you work hard and get motor, you will even have more recruit than ever. Dr. Kute, the owner of PWAN Pro, he put a car on the Facebook. He said, 20 people that will register 75,000 naira will go with this car. That his company had given him new car, so he wanted to dash this one out. The first 20 people that we register 75,000 naira, one of them will go with. He said before 12 o'clock, people don't pay 75,000 naira more than 30 people. He called for Rafford Road, they didn't come. His car is still there. Hello, this business involves techniques, involves wisdom. Joshua, come back here. Okay, my brother, can you explain to us what do you mean by financial freedom?
Views. So for me, I think financial freedom is having enough to do everything you. Financial freedom is having enough to do everything you need. So you are not thinking about, how am I going to pay my next rent? How am I going to fuel my car? How am I going to pay my children's school fees? Like, you always have enough to settle most of your basic needs. It doesn't necessarily mean that, okay, you might not need money for some large project, but at least you are able to like afford and settle most of your basic needs that you need as a human being, your family, your relatives, all of those people around you. You are able to like address all of those things without necessarily worrying about money every single time one of those bills comes up.
Thank you, my brother. So, as he earlier mentioned, financial freedom. They say God answers every prayer. Go. When you have money, you can buy anything you want to buy. When you have money. You see people moving from one country to another country because they have money. I think in Uganda, he sleep in Nigeria just 2 days. He come only for mocks. He come on Juma on Friday. On Saturday, he fly back to UK. He's in UK. That man that have house everywhere. So when you have money, my brother, sometimes people will say, doctor, that money where you spend is useless. Those people that have don't care. Money answer everything. Do you think say people that are living in VGC, are they not human beings like you? They are human beings like us. People that live in these beautiful houses, build their own beautiful houses, lives. They are people like us. So if those people living in VGC, they have the same body like us, you too can work hard to do what? To have it. So with P1, you can have this. Say everything is possible. You can have money. How do you get the money? How do you have financial freedom? As we continue, we know what we are going to do to have financial freedom with P1. So, as I mentioned, P1 was established in March 2012. P1 is a real estate marketing and information company, and we adopt the network marketing model in real estate marketing. What are we saying here? Real estate has been existing since, not now, no. Since the time of Adam and Eve, real estate has been existent. But now, there was nothing like what? Network. Even Adam didn't do it. And there was nothing like network. So, our mama have now brought in into real estate. That is why they say we are the first company that have networking. People or those they are coming to ask Alma, how do you do about it? How comes do you get these ideas? So today as they are celebrating Asaba. Okay. As they are celebrating Asaba, we are already 13 years and above. So over 12 years of existence, PWAN has empowered thousands of people, including me. Hello? Yes, you have empowered me. I thank God. When my children come holiday, I was just thinking, how do I do? And how do I do? Going back to school, how? Suddenly God surprised me. Hello? I say Fence City. My satellite line say 5 plot. I say, hey, God, I thank you. They say money after everything. I paid the school fee without struggling. They just go back. I will begin to call Buddha beg. Is there any way you can send me 20,000 so that? So can we clap for this beautiful couple here? Dr. Augustine and Dr. Jane Owomere, founder of PWAN Group. This is Dr. Augustine Ozioma Owomere and Dr. Jane Obioma Owomere. Please try to know these people's names. It will help you. This woman, I shared his one of the story last week with you people. How she was disgraced because he have nowhere to sleep that night. He sleep outside the hotel. He said the person that he sleep outside the hotel now is also he's begging him to come and join the PWAN now. So PWAN was founded by this couple, Dr. Augustine Ozoma Owomere and Dr. Jane Obioma Owomere in 2012. At the time, they were homeless and simply looking for 300,000 to rent a flat. Out of this wilderness experience, PWAN was birthed, and that is what drives the vision of making home ownership dream a reality for as many people as possible. This homeless couple, who were at times squatting from place to place, ended up building a brand which has in turn created several landlords and millionaires in the real estate industry. Dr. Julius told us that we should create value. Hello? He said we should create value. He said when you create value, people will look for you. He said when you shouldn't be looking for who you are, but you should create value in the society. You should do something you think you will do that people will think of you. He said the former wife of President of Argentina said, my greatest fear is the day that I will die, that I will fall. He said her greatest fear is the day that she will die and be forgotten. Now, she did something till today. You cannot mention the history of Argentina without mentioning the wife of the former president. I ask you, what value are you creating in the society? What value? What do you think that people will remember you when you leave this world? So if you have never started thinking of what you will create that people will remember you, please start thinking about it now. What do I do that people will remember me? The woman said her greatest fear is for people to forget her when she died. And she did something today. Even if peradventure some years come, these couple are not around, their name will not be forgotten on the surface of the earth. Hello? Senators are visiting these people every day. So, create value. Create something will draw men to you. People will be coming to you, not you looking for people to come. So, Mauga, can you explain making home ownership? How can you explain the vision for us?
Good morning, everyone.
Okay. Okay. So we said our mission is making what? On how actually doing what? A reality. Every organization, company, even the family, they must have a vision. They say those who do not have vision, they are perished. If you don't have vision as a family, if you don't sit down and think of what you can do to become something, my brother, you're in trouble. So this family, after calling the company, they sat down and say, what shall I do? What shall we do again? They now bring this vision. Said, to make home ownership dream a reality. And they are working toward it. They are working toward this every day, just to make sure that this vision come to actualization. Now, for vision to actualize, mission must come in for this to be actualized. You now say, okay, do you know what we are going to do? Let us discover affordable lands everywhere and make this known to you, and also show you how you can make money to buy and land and build your own home or buy your own home. You can build yourself or you can buy. If you don't want to trust yourself, you just go. How much is this house? You pay it. But if you want to be gone and be saying, say, how many blood they buy for the people that have money, they don't have that time. You just see, I saw one man build a very, oh my God, PWAN Pinnock Estate. That man built the house, even when nobody have entered that house, no mosquito don't get access to enter. If you are coming like this, so the grass will just open. He was selling that house out there, million. Now that house, somebody that buy it that time, he sold it now 1 billion. Because, oh my God. Please, let us work hard so that this mission will actualize, we accomplish. These are the core values. We are also going to explain this core value, each and every one of us. Since we are part and parcel of this company, our core value are called what? Arise. Arise in English is a word. It's a verb. That is an action word. So when they say arise, there's something that you need to do. Yesterday I was in one of the hospitals, and they also write their vision very boldly. And I was impressed. I said, oh, everybody have something that he's thinking of to do. So you as a real estate too, you shouldn't just be thinking about selling land only. You should also think of what you are going to actualize. Look at this hospital. Look at their core value. They say teamwork, reliability, integrity, satisfaction, communication, respect, innovation, and professionalism. Hello? This is what I saw yesterday in this hospital that I went yesterday. That their core value is teamwork, reliability, integrity, satisfaction, communication, respect, innovation, and professionalism. Now, coming to PWAN, we have what is called what? Accountability. To being accountable for everything that you are doing. So, Mama, what do you mean by accountability? According to PWAN.
like what you said. That is, you are ready to stand your ground on what you believe. Now, if you are selling, you sell the property, like what we said, you must be able to give account to your client. Um, the client will say, okay, a property is, for instance, you mentioned one of the estates here is about 50 million, you said. Okay. And by the time the person is paying, the person said, he said, okay, the total amount to pay is this amount. If the person said, break it down, I don't understand. You said this property is 50 million. Now you are expecting me to pay so amount. That's when you are going to break it down. Okay, the estate is 50 million. You have to pay for documentation, and maybe possibly you also have to mention the area, because I usually tell my own clients that after you pay for documentation, there's something called development fee that you need to pay. So you must be accountable to your client. That's what I understand.
Clap for her. Okay, what is responsibility? Okay, you just got new. What do you mean responsibility?
Yeah, to the understanding, responsibility is to be responsible for your action. Mean on your dressing, on your main look, because there is how you beat your client, that your client will pay attention to you. Example, when you look anyhow to your client, what you are saying, you will be looking at you. He will look you irresponsible. So to be responsible is the way of your acting.
Yes, first of all, he went back and visited Michael West English Dictionary, said responsibility means to be responsible. Michael West, he don't want to disturb himself. so, so as a PBO, you should take responsibility. Follow up your client document. Follow up with your what? Client document. Not just to say land and chop money, chop commission, enjoy yourself. When after you have done it, follow up. Okay, I'm not giving my client his document. When am I going to correct it? Make sure that this is given to your client. Make sure that your client has the document. Don't just leave. See this man. Don't just what your client. Watch your client and leave him along the way. Now, integrity. What do you mean integrity? Means what? Trust your word. Good. I love that. Your word is your word. People should have confidence that they are dealing with somebody with responsibility, somebody with trust. Do you know the business we do? People are not buying land, people are buying you. Anybody that transacts business with you is transacting that business because he believes that if he do this business with Dorcas, that business will eat fruit. So people are not buying the product, but they are buying you. That's why people will even say, I prefer to pay money to your account than to pay to the company. Because they have confidence in you. They have confidence in you. So please, let us try to show earlier way of integrity. Let people trust us. Even your classmates, even your colleagues, they want to see that this person, his yes is yes. His word is his word. And when people, 2 or 3 people discover that this is who you are, my brother, you don't succeed in life. But if people around you does not trust you, forget. People must testimony about you and say it. that man, if you want to do business with him, go ahead. I ask you, how many people recommend people to you? And what made people to say, please buy this line from Dorcas, buy this line from Mr. Isaac? I was in the church one day, and the lady came and met me and said, sir, I want to buy land, but people say I should meet you. That if I buy from you, it's authentic. And she bought it. I no struggle. I said, thank God, I can't church today. So people should have trust, confidence in you. And I want to also let you know that some people, they have already trusted you, but they are watching to see how you succeed in this business. They want to see evidence. So anytime you go for inspection, whether you say line, you no say line, make video, say it. Thank God that I, Miss Dorcas, I'm giving my client is receiving his plot today. People want to see that. Somebody asked me, say, Mr. Isaac, now only, you know, they never see you give people plot. How? Are you not giving plot? So when you go to inspection, carry the helmet, use the reflective jacket, put on. Whether your colleague, use your colleague, say, I am giving my client is on what? Plot today. Before you know, people will now have confidence that, wow, what this person is saying is true. That see him giving land, that means there's land. Some people are not in Nigeria. Hello? They want to see you live. And before you know, they'll begin to call you, please, I need that land, because they have now had convenience that what you are telling them is truth. Number 4, service. How do you serve your client or the people you recruited? It's not only recruiting. When you recruit people, follow them up. Some people are lazy. Naturally they are lazy. But when you push them, if you push them, you will discover that they will stand up. I brought a girl, she registered as a VIP. She paid 2 point something million. I would have get 600,000, but because I'm not a VIP, I lost 670,000. Assuming I'm a VIP, the company would have given me 670,000. But since I'm not VIP, I cannot eat with you. No. I wanted to see Madam and ask her a question. Now that I bring VIP person, if they reach 5, are they going to make me my assistant manager? I don't know. Remember me after. So please, your people need service. When I was in secondary school, one man have a very big supermarket, like I think the super in Boko. Very big supermarket. This man, when he started that supermarket, the service was very good. Very, very good. But along the line, he went and write something on each item. Write something on each item. So if you come and ask him, how much is this patient? Are you blind? Can't you see the price on top of the item? That is the price. So if you want to buy, come and put money here. This is how this man, people that know him, people will buy him before he knew. The market was reducing, everything was reducing. As I'm speaking to you today, there's no more supermarket. People need you to serve them. People need you to give them service on what they are selling. I was sharing with you here, one lady, I went and prayed for a shop. The shop, people was coming to that shop and sit tomorrow no day. Before you knew, if you come to buy drinks, say, oh yeah, open fridge now. You know, see fridge, everything is there. You can take the one you want to take. Now, so he drove customer away. He can say, why not go my market? I say, yes, your attitude has sent people away. He said, how? People need you to serve them well. So I pray that God will give you a better customer that will refer you to another somebody. Because referral is the best in business. If anybody refer you, my brother, the person that refer you will refer another person will refer another person. Before you know, you become a referrer. So, may God help us so that we get people that will refer people to us because of our trust and our services. Everything end on what? Excellent. After doing all those things, they will give you what? Excellent, that you have done well. Please let us follow the code value. So, as I mentioned before, this is the first real estate network marketing company in the world. My brother, hear me? PWAN is the first network marketing in the world. As I earlier mentioned, we have real estate. Real estate has been in existence since the time of Eden. That was why Adam was asked to stay in the Garden of Eden. It was a land. He dominated that land. So real estate has been that time. Today, there are companies that have been in existence. And I think I saw Taiwan Co. Something like that. I said, it has been existing for the past how many years? But all of them now they respect P1 because of what? Networking. You can be here and transact business in Ghana, in US, any part of the country, and people will you give them plot on the online, and when they come, they will see their plot. Can we clap with P1? So the brand started as P1 Home with expansion in mind. In 2015, P1 Home gave birth to a new company named P1 Age. This emerged as the first affiliate under P1 brand. So, if I may ask question, what is the first affiliate in P1? P1 Age. You get 500. God bless you. So, in 2016 and 2017, other affiliates were vetted. This became the beginning of P1 Group. Who will mention 25 affiliates with us repeating one again? 25 affiliates. 25 at 1, 2, go. Let's go. So if you are not paying attention. Okay, we have P1A, P1 Plus, P1 Advantage, P1 Legend, P1 Heaven, P1 Global, P1 Sterling, P1 Loyal, P1 PRO, P1 Scar, P1 Legal, P1 Platinum, P1 Unique, P1 Imminent, P1 Paradise, P1 Briefort, P1 Tears, P1 Action, P1 Zion. Oh yeah, I'm gonna clap for me and prepare my. Okay, so we introduced network marketing. We introduced network marketing in the real estate. I want to give you before I forget. Thank you. We introduced network marketing into real estate because of its multi-level compensation system. As the first ever company to incorporate network marketing into real estate globally, we empower people to make an honest living through real estate marketing and also show them how they can achieve affordable properties at zero cost, as well as show them how they can make money and buy their own homes. These we have done consistently for 13 good years. Hello? Multi-purpose. So, what we are saying here is this. This company has helped us today. A lot of people are living comfortably. Nigerians, people like Mike, people like Benedict, Dr. Budu. He said he was trekking from Awoyaya to attend training at the head office every day. But with PWAN, level don't change. May your level change too. So I have just 4 minutes. So these are the you that come in. Now, person will invite you. Now be this. You don't say, we call it what 5x5 matrix structure. 5x5 will make our million. See Odogo. No say woman if the husband get money say Odogo parala. So see Odogo here. Now he carry you come. As he carry you come, he expected you to go and get how many people? We got to talk. Oh, how many people you are going to get? 5 people. Get them. 5. Meet you get 5. The company will make you as a what? Assistant manager. After you get 5, look at them. These people, this one will get 5, 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 this one will get 5. You don't become what? You don't become manager. You are growing. The company will, before you are sleeping, you wake up in the morning, you just see 400,000 inside your bank. How comes? He said, "I P1 because you work hard." So we encourage everybody to recruitment is what give us money here. I give you testimony of what happened. My family line say so 5 plot, Fence City, 7.5 million. She correct her own. Me too. 5% enter my account. Is this more money? Please, you manage your life and go further. So, but if assuming I'm the only one plot I sell. But my social line say 5 plot. Me, I say 1 plot. That the same week. But she say 5 plot. Plus my own making 6. Hello. So please, let us work hard. Recruit. Talk to people. Do you know that P1, have you never hear about P1? Our guy was giving us testimony that he used to pass at Abraham this way, but he have never observed that there's a company called P1 there. So it will be the same thing. Try to recruit people. When you recruit people, that the person that you come in with 75,000, the company will give you 900 naira with through what? PV. PV means what? Pound value. That is the currency of P1. Pound value. So please, let us try and recruit as we conclude. Recruit. When you recruit, the P1 business evolution of P1 business model. See there. As a pioneer in real estate, let's go. P1 business owner. So look at. This is the only level of interest. So see, as you come today, please try to enter. Hear me. Try by all means. You can register as associate. Register and put P1 Study as your own center. You hear me? Please don't just go. Don't just go. Make sure you take a bold step. Pay for the shop. Our shop, we have option. You can decide the one you will pick. You pay to start your business. We have a shop. This is a shop. You can decide to pay the shop of 75,000, 50,000, 55, 25. This. So which one do you want to pay for your shop so that you start your business? Which shop do you want to buy? If you pay for this one, when you sell land, company will give you 10% of what you sell. No commission. Now, for instance, you saw a land of 10 million. Companies are going to give you 1.5 million. But because now this one you enter, company will give you only 1 million. Now who lose? May God help us. So these are the 12 ways of earning. These are the benefits we have here. Thank you all. So tell the person that invite you to send you a link. God bless you.
Put your hands together again for him. Thank you, Mr. Isaac, for helping us with the screen and with the slide. It's not easy to stand here to present. All right. So now we're going to invite our facilitator to whom we have invited to take us through some trainings today. Who can tell me the topic of today's training? Is it? No. So if I decide now that I want to give somebody 1,000 to tell me the topic, so nobody can tell me the topic. I also want to tell me the topic. What's the topic of today, sir?
Mastering your personal brand, physical.
Okay. What did you say?
Mastering your personal branding.
You're looking at it right now. Ah, you did explain. You did explain. Your one was very clear. Now, call our facilitator. I want to lay down some rules. First and foremost, we encourage everyone to put their phone on vibration. Then, secondly, we try as much as possible to minimize movements. Then, thirdly, if you are feeling sleepy, you can take a walk out and back. At least that one is understandable, right? Right? So, as much as possible, let us try to pay attention. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because if you had paid 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000 for this training, wouldn't you take it serious? Hello? Wouldn't you take it serious? Even if the person is speaking rubbish, the fact that it is 50K you paid, he will sit down. You will not, even if, in fact, you will even be wondering, this guy is just talking wrong. Well, let me sit there. Let me know. Maybe in the middle, he will start making sense because your 100K is talking, right? In fact, if you paid 500,000 for a training, no matter the rubbish the speaker is speaking, to you, he's not speaking rubbish. He's speaking something because your 500K is speaking it. So I want us to take it like that. Understood?
Yes.
All right. So with a warm welcome, he has taught in this place before. Most of you know, some of you know him, some of you don't know him. Let's make welcome Mr. Ehis E. Daniels. Thank you so much, sir, for coming.
All right. Good morning. It's afternoon already. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? Okay. I will go straight to the point. Is that okay? So I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much, everyone. Um, I'm going to treat this class like I'm talking to. Okay. 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 So thank you, Ma. Okay. So are we ready this morning? Are you sure you're ready this morning? I would like you to pick up a pen and a paper so that you can write something down. Is that fine? Thank you, Father, for you're going to teach us today and open our eyes to more than enough, more things that we've never had before. In the name of Jesus. After this section, we'll have cause to be better than ever, and we'll close mega deals like never before. Amen. All right. So For me, there is no small section, there is no small meeting with me. As long as you are here, we'll make it big. Is that fine? Okay. My name is E. Daniel. I am a salesperson and I'm also with P1 Pair. How many of you know P1 Pair? Okay. If you know P1 Pair. All right. All right. So I would like to talk on something very, very unique. So, but most of the things I'm going to talk about might not be something you've not heard before, but I'm going to try to bring it up in a very different way. But there's something in my heart I would like to quickly share with you. First of all, how many of you know what culture is? Can you define culture? Who can define culture? Culture, yes. Okay, the way of life, people. Yes, sir. Thank you, Pastor. Any other person can define culture? Yes. Okay, okay. So there is the way of life. Okay. How many of you did this thing? Let's start in the lighter mood. When they took the lights and they brought it back, what did he say? Up, Nepa. Did you say it? Okay. But how many of you said that thing? You said it. Okay. 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 So that's kind of like culture. There are a lot of things we do as people. We do them not because those things are really what we are supposed to do, but they have been there. So it has now become part of the society. So it has now become part of us. So automatically it now becomes how we live our life. So what that means is this: there is a certain way that some of us have been programmed to think. Follow me, please. Don't think you know what I want to talk about. Follow me. There's a certain way some of us have been programmed to think. And because of how your programming of thinking has been, there is a sure tendency that you will never leave the position you are, not until you break out of that thinking. Are we together? Yeah. How do you sell in millions when your mindset is different from that? I want us to handle this issue very, very, very important. I want us to handle this first before we talk about any other. So there's a certain way you see life. There's a certain way you see life, and the way you've seen life has reflected to how you see yourself. So you can't be a realtor that wants to deal on millions, and it's not reflected in your mind. Mind you, how you see yourself, where you see yourself, there you will find yourself. Can I say that again? Am I in the right room? Am I talking to the right people? Okay. So I'll say it again. How you see yourself, where you see yourself, there you will find yourself. What that means is this. Someone say mentality. Mentality. So if I want to sell in millions, I must have the mentality of a millionaire. I must begin to develop that mentality. If I want to do big things, I must start to see big things from my mind. So when you win from your mind, when you win in your mind, you will win in your life. I think you should also take note of that. When you win in your mind first, you will win in your life. So many of us have the mentality of failure. Like this man that came for training now, he's not concentrating. I'm wondering why. so, so you have a mindset already that big things are not for you. Have you seen people like that? Their mindset is they are afraid of big things. Because they program their mind to small things alone. So they feel that anytime big things are happening, it's not for them. That's a mindset that they have. How can you be a salesperson with that kind of mindset? How can you stand before great people with that kind of mindset? It's not possible. So this subject have to be dealt with first before you talk about anything that's to be dealt with first. Do you even know also that there's a part of the scripture that says, be not conformed to this world, am I correct? Yes. Or be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So what does that mean? It means that you can't be new not until your mind is new. Are you getting what I'm saying? Nothing new can happen in your life not until your mind is new. So you keep thinking of negativity. You keep thinking of this. You see big things happening and you feel these things are too big for you. You see somebody sell, I closed millions, and you begin to wonder, how are these people doing it? So you are shocked. But to you, you see yourself that these things, can it happen in my life? You need to break out. Tell somebody, say, break out. Break out. Break out of that mindset. Big things can happen to me. I can do big things. I can sell big. I can make it happen big. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a mindset. Somebody say mentality. Mentality. So let's okay. So please take it to the okay. Okay. Now, the next thing I would like us to look into is information. Somebody say information. Please, this is not my slide. This is just some wisdom keys I want to share with you before I go to my slide. Quickly. Information. Can we read this together, please? Be careful of the information you consume. This is still relating to mind. Somebody say mind. Okay. So wait a minute. Wait. Can you look up? Please look up. Do you know what mind is? You see, how many of you know magnets? Magnets. You know magnets, right? So magnets, you can use it to attract metals. Yes. So once you bring it close, it drags it to himself. So your mind, our mind, when God created everyone, when God created everyone, he created man, he breathed into man. Am I correct? Do you know what that taught me? That taught me that the same creative ability of God that God used to create heaven and earth. And after God created everything, what did God say? It's good. Am I correct? And he said it was good. So he came to man and he created man. Pastor, am I correct? And he breathed upon man. What that means, it means that the same creative ability, he breathed it into man. It means that God gave man the same ability to create, to make things happen. So that man can now stand in his as a God. So why is it that some people are doing big things and other people are just doing like some other people are not making anything happen? They are like slaves. Is God partial? No. The same mind is in you. It's just because there's something you have not discovered yet. There's something you have not discovered yet. There's a kind of mindset you still carry. So, and sometimes, majorly, the mindset you carry is a product of the information you have gathered. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, sir. So we are talking about mindset, but how does this mindset form? How does it form? It's a product of the mind of the informations you have gathered. Let's read this. Let's finish this. Be careful of the information you consume.
Because information forms you.
Listen, information forms you. Continue.
That is why it is called information.
Okay, now listen. Information forms you. Let's break it down. The word in, then formation. So what does that tell you? It means that information can form a man. It can form a man. So the level of information you gather can form your life, can form your destiny, can form who you are, can form how you see things. So I want to do big things in my life. What kind of information are you consuming? Some of us, the only thing, the informations you consume, the informations you gather are negative informations. Information that brings you down, that makes you see yourself as a nobody. Who are the people that are in your circle? Who are the people you talk with? People that are in your level. People that see life the way you see life. People that cannot do big things. Those are people that are in your level. And you're wondering why you are still like this. Please, am I making any sense to you? Okay. So we are trying to build something so that we can be more. So that when PWAN Sterling is bringing properties, we know that we can sell them. Why? Because our mindset has been built. So, information forms you. Please, okay. It's me. Okay. I want us to talk about something very important, and I know we can flow with this topic. So let's go. Someone say GoPro. What's the meaning of the word pro? Okay, let's go. Okay, so GoPro, from what? From amateur to authority. When we say authority, what do we mean? What? Authority. What's the word authority? Okay. Another word? Order. Order. Okay, another book. Power of influence. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's read it together. Want to go? All right. So one of the things you must understand as closing big deals, if you want to, can I even ask this question, please? How many of us are you are into real estate here? You are really into real estate. Let me see your hands. Or you're just need to pass time. Let me business here, size also here. More yours, nothing to do, more your enter this game. Let's see how it goes. Let me see her. That you are not into real estate. It's not you don't like it, but there's nothing else to do. So let's just I'm here of P1. What this P1 say? You are into real estate full time. Let me see your hands. Are you sure? You're into it? What about you, sir? You just joined real estate. But would you like to go into the game and make money? Okay, beautiful. Let's read this. Let's define what pro is. Want to go, everybody? The phrase, okay. So when you see the word pro, it means to operate as a what? As a professional and high impact. So as a professional and in a high impact level. Don't forget the word impact. As a professional and in a high impact level. Okay. Let's read section one together. Want to go, please? I want us to read very loud as students. Okay. Want to go? Let's read this together. Mm. Let's read it again. You don't get paid for time, you get paid for value. Yes? Now let's do this first. You don't get paid for what? For time, you get paid for value. There are people that work for time, they get paid for time, and there are some other persons that get paid for value. But I don't want to go there because I'm in a workspace. They will not like me when I start saying it. All right, so you must understand the kind of value you provide. So as a professional, you must first of all state your value. It's very important. But we've talked about the mindset of a professional. The mindset is very important. You must have, first of all, build that mindset. Let's read this together. Want to go? Were you writing that before? Or you writing it? Don't worry. The slide will be sent to you. So don't worry, just listen. All right. Let's read this together. Want to go? Okay. All right. Do you believe that? So people will buy you first before they buy your product. Who can tell me what that means? What does that mean? Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Question. Question. Do you know yourself? Question. Do you know yourself? Identity. Do you know yourself? So you cannot I'm looking for a simple word to use. You cannot sell what you don't know. Do you understand? For someone to buy what you are selling, you must know that thing first. But first of all, for somebody to buy you first, you must know you. You must have an understanding of you first. So that when you are pitching anything, you are pitching it from an understanding of who you are. So you pitch that thing with confidence. So anybody can relate with what we are saying. Why? Because first of all, the person that is even saying this thing, that is talking about this business, has an understanding of who he is. So I come again with a question. Who are you? The reason why you feel timid about yourself, the reason why you feel timid about what you do, about who you are, is because you don't have an understanding of who you are. There is an identity problem of who you are. I've seen people that everything about them, everything you do is like you are, how do I put it now? You are, there's a man. So we ask people to sit down. We want to snap picture. Ask everybody to sit down. So this guy, he always look down on himself. He always feel like there's this mindset that he carries that people are against him. So he does not feel qualified. So we asked people to sit down, and he said, okay, we have some persons to sit down, some persons to stand up, so that the view of the picture can be beautiful. So he asked, he said, why are some people sitting down? Let everybody just sit down. Why are some people standing? Let everybody just sit down. That statement was a statement of, those people sitting down, are they more important than people standing? Do you understand the mindset? Where the mindset is coming from? So that is a mindset of someone that, inferiority complex is disturbing him. So there are so many of us here, we have that same mindset too. You think inferior. You think you're not qualified. You think you're not good enough. So if you have that kind of mindset, you can't sell. How can you stand before someone and speak? How can you stand before a bank manager and begin to speak? How can you do that? When you have inferiority complex, you feel that you are not qualified, you feel that you're not good enough. So the mindset of a professional, you must first of all have the understanding of who you are. It's a very important matter. Are we together? Are we following? Okay. Number 3. Let's read together. All right. Let's read it together. Do you understand that? Do you understand what this is saying? So as a professional, you must know how to speak to clients. I'm trying to remove this subject, I'm trying not to focus it on real estate alone. I'm trying not to focus it on sales alone. I'm trying to bring it down to life matters. So that's why you hear me say some things I say. It is important that you must learn how to understand what conversation is. It's very important. You speak to sell. When you speak to your clients, what kind of words do you use? How do you speak to them? It means that your words, first of all, must do what? Must enter their heart first before they can decide to bring anything out. Before they can decide to buy from you. That's what the wallet means. Before they can decide to buy from you, it must first of all enter their heart first. They must be convinced. Do you know how to convince clients? Do you know how to use words? Are you good with words? So when you see a prospect now, how do you talk to the prospect? It's a very important game. Let me ask a question. How many of you have a prospect here? You have somebody you are talking to about property. You have the person? Okay. You have somebody, sir? How many persons do you have? Okay. All right. So how do you engage them? What kind of conversation do you have with them? Just share few words. What kind of conversation do you have with them? Okay. How do you make yourself as a value? Tell us, sir. Mhm. Thank you, sir. When you meet a client, do you know that the client will study you? Do you know that as a client can study you. They can. Nobody wants to just give you money, buy a property of millions with you anyhow. Do you understand? So there is what we call emotional intelligence. Do you know that? Do you know that? You can be presenting something to somebody, and the person will read you. The person will read you, but you will not know. The person will read how you speak. The person will read your actions, how you compose yourself. Do you understand? People read that. For some of us, we don't have composure. These are simple things, but they are very important. Very important in the business of sales. So, as a salesperson that want to be a professional, you must learn to compose yourself. Your words are very important. You don't use words anyhow. There's another question I want to ask you. I'm trying to be very fast. Um, for those of us that are here, you want to really become a professional in real estate business. How many of you have read books on real estate? You've read books that will inspire you as a realtor. Please raise your hand if you have done that. You've read books that will inspire you to become a realtor. How many persons? One, two. You've read books and inspired to become a realtor. Okay. You've done that. Okay. Apart from reading real estate books, how many of you read books? You read. You engage in reading. I don't mean you read news. I don't mean you scroll your phone. I mean you read. You discipline yourself to read. Okay. Which book are you reading now, sir? Which one was the last one, sir? Okay. So which one are you reading now? Okay. Are you reading any books, sir? Which one are you reading now? Okay, you want your life. Praise God. Okay. Are you reading any books? Oh, please. Now listen. I'm saying this for a reason because it's important that if you really want to become a professional at whatever you want to do, it's important you get knowledge. I'm going to say knowledge. Knowledge is what? Is power. When you have knowledge, you have audacity. You have boldness. You can't have knowledge and you are timid. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can stand before anybody when you have knowledge. You can pitch anything when you have knowledge. So it's not about how much you have now. It's about what you know. What do you know about what you're doing? What level of knowledge are you now? Do you dedicate time to knowledge? So somebody say, I don't have money. It's money I need. It's money I need. Read all those. You need money. You want to sell. You want to say, how do you want to sell when you don't have the knowledge? How do you want to sell? Are we together? What level of knowledge are you now? Number 4. Let's read together. Let's read this. Can you read this again? When we say manipulation, what do we mean? When we say sales is not manipulation, what does that mean? Okay. So as a professional salesperson, you don't manipulate people to buy from you. You don't tell them lies to buy from you. Do you understand? So we had a training the other day, and we were asking some questions, and the person said, you want to close some deals, just try to build a portfolio. You were there, right? Try to build a portfolio. And there's something he said. He said, for him, as a realtor, there's something they do online. So they try to houses that are, how did he put it again? Houses that are being, that are not theirs. That are not theirs. They will now take it and put sold out. But they are not the one that sold it. They will now say it and say it is sold out. Do you know why? They are trying to build a false image that they are selling. So that when you go to their page, you see sold out. So that you say, these people, they are good, or they are, I would like to purchase from these people. So they are trying to make people trust them with lies. Do you see how dangerous that is? Is that dangerous enough? Is that not dangerous? So you are trying to you are lying to people that you are making things happen. But you know that you are lying. Do you think you can do that for long? When the truth catch up on you, you will regret. It is important that, very, very, please, this is important. You don't need to lie to make it. There are some certain people that say you need to fake it to make it. Is that true? You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Somebody say, be you. Be you. Be yourself. But in that yourself you are being, be the best of yourself. Don't fake anything. Don't try to be like what you're not. You don't need to lie. You don't need to tell them that, have you been to the property? You say yes. And you know they've not been there. How close is the property? It's very close. And you know it's not close. You want to sell a property at Odeomi. How many of you know Odeomi? Odeomi is far. Odeomi is very far. And you tell them, it's Bejuleki now. It's very close to Dangote Refinery. And you take the clients on an inspection. And when they get to a Dangote Refinery, they will not start telling you, but you said it's close to Dangote Refinery. Guess what? Maybe some mature client, they won't talk to you. They won't talk. They won't say, you keep lying. Okay, wow. Oh, you guys are trying. No. So you could get property in this place. You guys are trying. They will not get there. Not see everything. Oh, wow, your property is doing great. Okay. Then you now say, how do you like it? I like the property. It's very good. You will hear from me. You'll keep waiting. You will wait forever. They will never reach out to you. Do you know why? You are a liar. You are a liar. If you want to sell big, if you want to close mega deals, be truthful. As simple as that sounds, be what? Be truthful. It's very, very, very important. I'm trying to rush out this slide so that I can talk on something. Number 5. Let's read together. Okay, so what's this? Let's read it. The long game is what? Building legacy. So let's read this. Let's explain this. The goal isn't just to make income, but to what? But to make impact. The fastest way to make money is to make impact. Who believes me? Who believes me? You don't believe. It's not true. You don't believe. The fastest way to make money is to make impact. Is that your mindset? No. So some of us, let's make this money. Irrespective of how you want to make it, let's make it. That's why young people like us don't have patience anymore. You know why? They want to make it. Whether they use somebody's head, whether they do anything, it does not matter. Let's make it. It doesn't matter. But the most important, but this is something that you need to work, you need to look into. How do I make impact? How do I impact people's life? Okay, I'm into real estate. How do I give people the best of properties? How do I become a good customer service as a realtor? So some of us, we have an issue, and that issue is this. Once you get your commission, that is the end. So you sell a property for somebody, documentation, it doesn't concern you anymore. Because why? You have gotten the commission. That's the reason why you came to the business. So that's why I asked the question before. How many of us truly want to become professionals? So if you want to become a professional, it is important. These simple things, you must learn them. You must learn to become a good customer service person. Are you with me? So it's not just only about your commission. So we start to give the company bad name. How do I mean? So you sell a property, you're the realtor that brought the person to the company. So it means that anything that happens in the company, even if the company is not that evil, but because of the evil you are doing, they will use that evil to paint the company. Am I correct? So you didn't do your documentation process very well. You didn't go for the research. You didn't give your client the documents. Which name would they call? They will call the name of the company that they did not give us documents. But was it the company's fault? It wasn't the company's fault. It was your fault because you did not follow up. For example, now, the company told you that this property will be allocated in 1 year time. Are you listening to what I'm saying? They told you as a realtor that this property will be allocated in 1 year time. But because of your curiosity, you want to sell. You know that it's 1 year time, and you will tell your clients in 3 months you are allocated. In 3 months. Did the company tell you 3 months? How many did they tell you? In 1 year time. But you are telling your clients in 3 months. And then, because your client is, oh wow, 3 months, oh beautiful, I'll get the property. And your client gets the property, and the next thing is your client is disturbing you. It's 4 months now. It's 4 months now. It's 5 months now. It's 6 months now. What you told me is 3 months. So your client begins to paint the company bad and say, this company, they are bad, they don't allocate. But not knowing that you lied because you want to get commission. Because you are forgetting the part of impact. You're only looking at income. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So it's important that as a realtor, make sure that you build impact. Very important. Because this impact will make people come to you again. There's what we call referral. You understand that? When you give good value, they will refer you. Are we together? I want to rush this slide so I can talk on something. Okay, now let's look at, in conclusion, let's look at the word pro. The first letter is what? Is G. Now let's read this together. Let's read together. 1 to go. Commit to what? Continuous personal and professional development. It's important that as a realtor, you should continually learn. Somebody say learning. Keep growing. Don't inspire. Don't aspire, rather. Keep improving. Keep building yourself. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Keep learning. Don't say I've learned enough. At this stage of my life, I don't think I need to be reading again. Who told you that? You should keep improving. You should keep building yourself, keep learning. Number 2 is what? Ownership mentality. Let's read this together. Take full responsibility for the result. Beautiful. Take responsibility. Some of us, we don't do that. You don't do that. So as a professional, you must learn to take responsibility. No excuses. Very important. P. What's the meaning of the word persistence? So somebody wants to close big deal, and you feel right now that nothing is working out. You've not even sold 100,000. You've not sold anything. But hear this. There's what we call what? Don't relent. Keep pushing. Keep doing it. It has happened to me, so I know what I'm telling you. It has happened to me. Like how I closed my first 12 plot by the grace of God. Consistency. I kept pushing, believing in God, growing in the knowledge I need to grow with, and I didn't give up. I didn't say, okay, this thing is looking like it's not working. I kept pushing until it opened up. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you are here, you are feeling that, oh, I don't think this real estate business is for me. Who told you? It's not for you. Or maybe you are just coming in. You must learn persistence. You must keep doing it. Don't give up. So some of us, you are too quick in giving up on things. You're too quick. That's why you've been doing different things, and no one is working. Today you will say this one. Tomorrow you will say the other one. If some of us, our status are filled with different things. No focus. You are just trying your luck. Which one will work? Can you be focused on something? Can you be focused on something and be consistent with it? There's power in consistency. Do you know that? There's power in it. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. There's a man of God that says, keep saying it, don't stop talking it. How many of you know who is that person? He said, keep saying it. So he caught a revelation on that. So you keep saying it, don't stop. Keep doing it. Keep posting. Keep talking to clients. Keep putting your property up there. Keep doing ads. How many of you do ads here? You do ads, you put the property in. Okay, you do that. Not ads, you pay, you do ads. Beautiful. Keep doing that. And keep learning about the property. Do you understand? R. Be result driven. Let's read this together. Please wait. You should learn to focus on outcomes, not just activities. So some of us like to do activities. We like to do different things. But the different things are not the things you need. So there is what you need and there's what you don't need. Some of us, we do things that we don't need. You are engaged in irrelevancies. Things that are not important to you. You go to places that are not important to you. Events that have no connection to what you are doing. Why? Because there's no focus. So it is not about the activities. What's this? You need to measure your progress. So I have been in this business for this long. Am I progressing? Am I moving forward? Those things need to be measured. Can you build a life that is not just by luck? Are you getting what I'm saying? Build a life that is not just by luck. Some of us will live life by luck. It can happen. Okay, I believe it will happen. You don't build life that way. And as a realtor, There's a way you can build yourself. Your sales life will not be by luck. It will be determined. It will be programmed. You will know, you just know you will sell. Are we together? You just know you will sell. Why? Because there's a way you have built your life. You've built, there's a level of knowledge you have gathered. There's a level of mastery that you have. So you just know that this thing will happen. And if it does not happen, you'll be shocked. If it happens, you'll not be shocked. Do you hear what I said? If it does not happen, that's why you will be shocked. But if it happens, you will not be shocked. Glory to God. I know this will happen. So I have a target for this month. I'm going to sell 50 million. Will you just say it and you keep your hands folded? You don't do that. That's why some of us are still where we are. You say you will achieve this thing. Some of you said you said this year. This year I will prosper. You told yourself, am I correct? The December 31st. You told yourself. You told yourself this year, the first month, January, I will sell 50 million. February, 50 million. You told yourself. Some of you wrote it. But do you know why? You have become a procrastinator. You say things and you don't do them. You know how to say big things, but you don't do big things. You can sound well, but you don't walk. There's no walk backing your words. Are you getting what I'm saying, please? Have you seen people that sell how to become rich, but they are poor? They sell books on, if you read this book, you will be rich. But the guy's shoe is bent. The guy is wearing suit that the shoulder part has fallen. Why? So if this book works, why is it not working for you, sir? So that tells me that you can know everything. If you don't do anything, you will remain where you are. Are we together? Ladies and gentlemen, are we together? Are you sure? So a lot of us, you know some things. You know how to do this thing, but you are not doing it. You are not taking actions. Let your words be backed with actions. Do you know as you live here now, you can see a client? Do you understand what I'm saying? As you leave this place now, you can get a client. There are people in this estate you can market to. Am I speaking? Am I correct? But you keep waiting for a special time. This thing has affected so many persons. What I'm saying now. You keep waiting for a special time. You keep telling yourself there's still time. But you know that there's no much time. We keep telling ourselves that, oh, there's still time. There's still time. But you know that there's not much time. I'm trying to. Can I speak freely? Can I speak freely? There are a lot of us here, as older people, and there are some of us here, we are young. Yeah. It is important that to some of us that have entered into the older state, there are some mistakes you made. There's some mistake you made. You know you made those mistakes. That's why you're where you are now. But do you know that you can still correct it? Do you know you can still correct it? So it's not yet over. You can still correct it. So don't write yourself up. Don't think, oh, it's finished for me. No, it's not. You can still correct it. So the time is now. Take action. Do you get what I'm saying? Can I sound this again over and over again to you? Take action. Stop speaking, and not doing. You will not move forward. The more you say it, it's good to affirm things. I will be great. Oh, you wake up in the morning. Oh, yes, I'll be great. Oh, I will do big things. It's good to say those words. But if you speak, you say all of those things, and at the later end, you sit down, you lie down on your bed, and you think heaven, your ceiling will just open and money will begin to fall and fall upon you. You are a joker. You are just joking with yourself. So the people that are making sales, how many heads do they have? No, I don't think so. No. I think those ambassadors, they have 2 heads. But I think it's one that they have. So if they do have 1 head, how many do you have, sir? I think their own time is longer. It's not 24 hours. It's 30 hours. Please hold on. This is very important. I want us to leave here with something. So, all the things I have known, all the things I have been talking about, why is it not reflecting in my life? Am I talking to somebody here? Yes. Why is it not reflecting? So is God wicked? No. Maybe some of you say they've tied you in, they tie your destiny in the village. You believe that? No. So you say you are just lazy. I need to come off that. You need to come off that. You're just a procrastinator. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You say I will do it today. You don't do it. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. You say it's next tomorrow. And time keep running. So let me say this and we'll run up this. So you say, do you know you told yourself, there are things you told yourself last year, that you're going to be, and you did not become those things. And now you're about to make the same mistake again. Some of us are already approaching making the same mistake. Don't you think you need to change? You need to change. You need to change. Yeah, you need to sit yourself down. Sometimes you just need to sit yourself down and be honest with yourself that you're not doing right. There are people that they are afraid to think. Because once they start to think, it opens up their inadequacies. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. This is not the normal training. Please try to open up your heart for this. There are people that don't think. They always like to be around they always like to be around things that will cover their attention and will shift their attention away from thinking. So they always like to be around where things are happening. They always like to go to parties. They always want to use one thing or the other to cover that so that they will not think about their life. But do you know that it's important for you to sometimes sit down and do analysis of your life? Is this where I'm supposed to be now? Do you understand what I'm saying? Then you not tell yourself, am I growing? How many of you do that? Let me see. It's not. Am I growing? Is this how God even want me to be? Those people I'm celebrating, what stopped me from being celebrated? Who says I cannot become that person that can be celebrated? Who? Okay. The last day, so there's somebody that has really challenged me in the PWAN business. There's this guy at Asaba, where we went to the convention. He won 20 million as founder's bonus. 20 million, not commission, as founder's bonus. Do you know what that means? That should tell you the amount of sales he has made that produces that for him as dash, take with dash 20 million. Are we together? Yes. 20 million. So who says, sir, that you can't do But who says you can't do it? And you know what we used to console ourselves? You know sometimes what we used to console ourselves? They are doing something. There's something they are doing. There's something they are using something. Okay, you use it now. Okay, they are using something. They are using something. It's not all rich men that are ritualists. Do you know? But there's this mindset that culture has put in our head. That once you see somebody that is doing big things, you say he's a Yahoo guy. You want to see a young guy that is doing, you say he's a Yahoo. Yeah, it's true. Those they are, but not all of them. Not all of them. There are people that got their money genuinely, legit. Someone say legit. Legit. So are you not into real estate now? Who says you cannot make millions? Is this not a legit business? Is this fraud? It's a legit business. You are selling properties. You have value. Sir, you can do it. Are you getting what I'm saying? Sir, you can do it. You can be the next salesperson. Stop having the mindset that you can't do it. Who told you that? I'm just trying to speak freely and not with a slide. But I believe you are getting what I'm saying, please. So when you hear 2 million, it's small for me. When you hear 20 million, okay? When you hear 50 million, some of us we are afraid. You don't market those kind of properties. You want to market 1 million, 800,000. So that's your size. You have conditioned yourself to that. Can you come off that? Can we start selling big time for P1 selling? Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Whether you are here or maybe those following online, let's start selling big time. It is possible. As I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself too, because I'm being challenged. We should begin to make big things happening. You can do it. You can do it. I don't know. I have this mind, I have this consciousness that I'm speaking to some few persons. I'm speaking to somebody that you have been trapped in smallness too much, too long. Smallness. You have been trapped in that mentality. It's not prophetic. It's not prophetic. No. Hello. I'm not telling you I'm hearing from my left ears. There's somebody here. Sorry. You're just someone. You're just trapped. You're just trapped there, and you feel you can't come out. Maybe it is a result of where you came from. There are people that, because of where they came from, nobody has made it. Do you understand? So there is this mindset of, is it me that will not break out? Is it me that will not be selling in millions? Because in my family, nobody. The richest person is 100,000. If it's too much, 500,000. We say, yeah. And that person has got 500,000, we will finish that person's life. Cause everything, that person will be broke again. But here you are. Do you think you cannot break out? Do you think you cannot be a millionaire? Sir. Do you think you cannot be a millionaire again? It's fine. But I'm trying to tell you that you can. You can. Yeah. There is work hard, there is work smart. There is work hard, there is work smart. Some people have worked hard and they are still poor. I want to tell you this. Some persons have worked hard. If it is by working hard, I think the truck pushers should be very rich. The brickers, they should be because they are working hard. So I was going to the office one day and I saw some people working at my office. And so I said, how much are they paying these people? And the guy told me a day, 2.5. 2.5 for a day. And they carry granite. They carry heavy things. And they pay them 2.5. And they'll be excited. Hold on, sir. I know it is better to receive that than going to steal or not doing anything. Is that okay? But hear me. Hear this. There is somebody that is working not by time but by value. Someone that is working very smart in less than 30 minutes. That person can make 1 million. That person can make more than 1 million in 30 minutes, even in 5 minutes. Why? Smart, not hard. So, our fathers worked hard. It is time for us to work smart. Una dey hear what I talk. So, in the real estate industry, it is time we should start to work smart. I know the hard work is, oh yes, in the days of when PWAN started, we carried flyer, we walk around Obalende, we went to different places, we sweat, we are more, fine. Okay, it's fine. No, I'm not saying you should not use flyers. But, so, when you give flyers, it's okay. Maybe out of the 55 you give, one person may call you, the person may just call later. But that's effort you are trying to putting effort. That's fine too. Do you understand? But there is another dimension where you can just be in your house, and your properties are up there. People are seeing your properties from diaspora, and somebody can just give you a call. I saw your property. Is that working hard? It is graduating from working hard, now working smart. Sir, am I correct? Yes. Am I correct? Before I round up, I would like to tell you again. Refuse to remain where you are. Let it be a fight. Sir, let it be a fight. Let it be a fight. Don't allow anything to encourage you that the position you are is good. Even if you have sold 1 million, you can sell more than that. There is more. Do you understand? Even if you've sold 5 million, even if you are even the celebrated person, there is more to achieve. Am I correct? Yes. You can do more. You can do more. All right. Any question, please? Any question? Yes, sir. Thank you.
PBO. My question goes like this. When you mention, when I said working hard, I said working smart. On that aspect, when we calculate the money of what Nigeria they are paying labor now, salary. Let me put it as salary. They pay 75 or 80,000. But now when we calculate 2,500 into 26, it give us maybe 65,000. But some government officials, they are paying 32,000. One of our PBO went and worked that kind of work, and now said the work did not pay her. But they enter soon, they are placing some damage charge on the wall. So what am I saying is that 32,000 is different from 65,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
See the calculation.
Yeah. What's the question, sir? What's the question?
My question is that when we talk about working hard and working smart.
Okay.
When our governments are paying 32,000, and those who are working hard, they are paying 2,500.
Yeah.
And now calculate that 2,500 into 26 days. I minus Sundays out of that month. So
Yeah, I get it.
Sorry, can I add the power on it?
You wanna?
Based on what he's saying, if you are talking about someone that is working 2 5 for a daily pay job, is labor work. You are not going to see what 26 days in a month. Are you also accounting for that? He's not saying what he's saying is he was just using that as an example. He's not saying that those people working are not human beings. He's just using it as an example to say there's a level where you work hard and there is where you graduate from working hard to working smart. He's not saying that the fact that they are doing that work is that they are not human beings.
Yeah.
What he's trying to say is there's a level where you work hard and then when you can, you graduate into working smart. That you can always graduate and always graduate.
Yes.
Break out.
Yes.
Even that labor work, you can start working smart by being a labor supplier to people. Exactly. So,
Yeah.
so people
Beautiful.
now pay you as there's always ways to extract.
Beautiful.
Because you are calculating 2 5. By the time you carry labor, you first buy painkiller plus food and
Yeah.
all that. How much is going to be there?
Yeah.
Myself, I was working where I was being paid for the time. So from that 40,000, 2018, 2019, 2021, I still remember that money, nothing passed. So suddenly,
So you still remain. Hold on. So let me say, you still remain receiving that money, but did your expenses increase?
every day. Now, when I reach 2021, I now do something different. I begin to meet some parents in the estate. Say, if you need a security, I can provide security to you. You give me this percent. Almost I supply then almost 10 people in that size. And the other one, all of them will give me 13,000 without a month. So something increased on what I was doing. This is what I was trying to say was that we shouldn't just remain what we have been doing and making mistakes. We should change our thinking and what we do that can be different in all we are doing.
Thank you, sir. So it means I was not talking to myself. Can we celebrate ourselves, please? Thank you. Good. So do you understand, sir? You understand now? All right. So what is your action point now? What will you do after now? My God. Well, yes.
Wherever you are.
I want you to enlighten me, maybe if I'm on the right track or not.
Okay, sir.
Because you said, according to what you just taught us now, that you cannot give out what you don't have.
That's true, sir.
You continue to be product of knowledge. I have not been doing my part online.
Okay.
Because I don't want to post, I've been doing that 25 years real estate. I don't want to post real estate today, tomorrow I post at that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be focused.
Yeah.
And so I've never been posting. So what I'm trying to do, I'm recruiting, I'm gathering my relationship.
Okay.
So I know at the end of the day will be my prospect. Now, is it possible for me to build 2 Instagram pages? Because most of them have been posting. My Facebook, I have about more than 3,500, but that line has been hard.
Okay.
So I'm trying to retrieve that line. The one I'm not trying to build now, they're happy to get.
Okay.
That's why I'm not able to post things online. I don't know if I'm on the right track or not.
Okay. Do you understand what he said? Okay. So you are saying that is it possible to build another Instagram?
Because today, so that tomorrow I won't be out, things I do. I don't want to mix up.
Okay.
Maybe if I can
What other
do
thing?
something.
Which other thing are you doing for as a real estate?
I sell fitness equipment, swimming pool,
Okay.
swimming and others. I don't want to match it with real estate.
Okay.
If it's possible for me to the real estate channel, maybe if I can do it now, send me a different way. So I don't want to mix it up.
Okay. So let's ask media man this question. All right, sir. So what do you think about that?
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. Professionally, mixing up, it's possible to have another page, to have multiple pages. I think that's what we want. Your ability to succeed in that is your ability to be able to manage them effectively. Right? Now, from my understanding, you already have an existing page where you sell spaces portray yourself as someone who is into real estate while you're doing other business. If you can create a portfolio that presents you as someone like that, you can.
Yeah.
So if that is possible, if you can do that, then you can find a way to direct the attention of those you already have in your fitness into the real estate business that you have. Your contacts, right? So you can do that also. So it requires precision. So
break it down, sir. Break precision.
It requires there's a word.
You knowing how to go about it.
No, I want to break down the precision. It requires being intentional. And being intentional means like what you said.
Consistency.
Like what you said.
No,
the very first thing, know exactly what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know yourself as a fitness person. Probably you're an authority in it. Now you have to be an authority in real estate. Right? Because those fitness people begin to, someone can just ask you a question, so you're doing fitness and real estate.
It's because you are asking.
Are you, what's wrong? Your response will tell that person that although I'm a fitness person, but I'm also in real estate. Like a doctor can be in real estate. A medical doctor can be in real estate. A banker is dealing with money, can also be in real estate. Right? So, digest today's teaching and it will help you.
Okay, so I would like to say this generally to every one of us. Know your USP, unique selling point. It's very important. You need to know your unique selling point. What area are you good at? Do you understand? Some of us are, you are good in talking. You can talk. You can convince people. Build on that strength. So develop an area of your strength. You can't do everything. You understand? You cannot do everything. So in fact, we are not made to do everything. When I discovered this, it gave me rest. That I was not called to do everything. That is pressure. That is like a weight on you. So once you discover that there is a particular, there's something I am good at. I'm talking about in the context of business. In the context of business. So some of you can write. You can write content. You understand? When you write, it's beautiful. Begin to build on that. Write content on real estate. Write inspirational content. Write educational content. It must not be buying every time. You understand? If you have clients, it's not every time you put flyer. Oh yeah, the new flyer, send to them. Hey, this one flyer. No, they will block you. Sometimes you can just send, educational content. This is the information in Ekpe right now. This is what is going on in Ekpe right now. Do you understand? Educate your clients. Educate people. It must not necessarily be clients. Just put educational content out there. Let people be seeing that you are becoming a master. Sir, please hear what I want to say now. Begin to build mastery. So in real estate, start to build on things. Begin to inform people. Educate them about what you are doing now. Do you understand? Start to do that consistently. It doesn't mean you should forget fitness. See, listen, you can get money in real estate and put it on your fitness. Do you understand? So it means that you have a purpose while you're coming into real estate. Are you getting what I'm saying? Some of us, we don't even know, we don't even have some of these things. So you don't even know, okay, you're going to make money in real estate. What will you do with the money? You don't know yet. Start to think of it. Start to think of these things. It matters. That will give you ginger. It will give you, it will fire you up to do more. So why are you in the business? So in our slide, the normal slide, real estate PWAN slide, they ask you why. The why is not just about car, house. That's fine, but there's a bigger why. Are you getting what I'm saying? There's a bigger why. What is a bigger why? I call it the bigger picture. What's your bigger picture? What's the bigger picture? Can I say this? God will bless you more in the business you are doing when you know the bigger picture. And I don't understand what they are talking. Let me say it again. God will bless you. So when you go down your knee and say, Father, bless this real estate business because of you understand? Lord, I want to sell 50 million because of so there is a clarity of why. When they carry me go on that dimension. When the Bible said, I will bless the labor of your hands. Do you know why? It's not just anything I will bless. No, I will bless the labor of your hands in align with purpose. In align with purpose. So I am into business, but I'm a businessman with purpose. So when I'm praying for millions, I'm praying for millions because there is a reason for that money. Are you getting what I'm saying? So there's a reason for that money. So I have more I can come boldly before my daddy and say, Daddy, see you. See act. Daddy, see what I want to use this money do now. You know, give me. Am I making sense to anybody here? So when you have that purpose, you have that reason, then he has a good reason to bless you. I wrote something here. You are afraid of dying. I mean, a lot of people are afraid of dying. Am I correct? But the question is this: have you lived? It's not by being alive. Are you living? Can you think of this thing? Some of you don't understand. You don't understand. So even in the business, what will make your business make more sense, man? What will make your business make more sense? What will make you stand out? What will make people see? There are people that carry auras. When they appear, something appears. When they appear, they are not normal. They're just they are. For example, when our MD here, when she comes up, there's something that comes with her. She carries a presence. I'll say two things and I'll close. Close. What? Let me explain this. Should I explain this? You are afraid of dying. Have you lived? What that means is this. There are a lot of people that are alive. Not every one of them are living. So you can be alive, but you are not living. How? What does it take to live? Who can tell me? It's a clarity of your identity. It's a clarity of who you are. So I have now entered into mastery of who I am. So my life now automatically has a definition. If I ask you now, who are you? Can you tell me? Who are you? Can you define your life? I'm a businessman. That's not the definition. That's not who you are. You are more than that. When you understand this, making money will be easy. It may tarry, it may take some time, but it will come. Ask this subject we are talking now, that we just brought up now, is one of the most important subjects. If this will help you to become a professional, it will give you clarity for business. If you sit with the GMDs, or you sit with the founders of PWAN, they will explain this thing to you. That they did not just enter into the business because they wanted to. They entered by an inspiration. There is a why. So because of that why, they can go before the Lord boldly and tell God, I need this thing. And he will give them. And one more time, I say again, sometimes it may tarry. It may not just come at once. Are you getting what I'm saying? But it will definitely come. So that gives you hope when you don't have money in your pocket. But you are talking about millions. Listen to me. You don't have money in your pocket, but you're talking about millions. One man will tell you, "Hey, you that you tracker, you that you never have account self, you have nothing, and you're talking about millions because you don't know who you are. You will back off. You will break down. That's why you have been jumping from one business to another because you don't know who you are. But once you know who you are, even if there's no money anywhere, there's no food anywhere, there is hope. Hope comes from your identity. Am I talking to somebody here? Are you getting what I'm saying? Hope comes from your identity. So you look at your life and you smile. Why? You know where you did go. You know where you did go. You know where you did go. So I run up with this. If you are just existing, nobody's living because of you. Nobody is excited because of you. Then you are wasting space. Should I say that again? If nobody is smiling because of you, if nobody is eating because of you, if nobody is is excited because of you, you are not living. Though you are alive, you are wasting space. Why are you in P1, sir? Because you have heard that P1 they pay. Is that why you're in P1? If the business is not paying, will you come, sir? There are so many people eating today because of P1. There are so many people today that have become millionaires because of P1. And who is P1? Is P1 a spirit? There's a figure, there's a picture. P1 is the mention the name now. They are P1. So can you now say that they are living? Are they existing? Are they living? They are living. Why? Because they are making impact and they are causing other people to live too. The question is this: all the things you are going to do in business, all of these things you're doing, do you have a clarity of why you are doing it? And why are you doing it? Is it just for yourself? Is it just because you want to have a car? Because you want to have a house? If that is all, that is too little to live for. This is what I want to see. If it is because of car you are living, because of house you are living, somebody can just dash you a house and your existence is over. Somebody can give you a car and the reason for your existence is finished. Then you have no use again. You should leave. But you should come off that mentality. So somebody say, I want to be rich so that I can. Those things are good. I'm not very wrong. They are good. Are they good? Before you need it. I need it. Having your own house, is it good? Yes. But that should not be the reason why you close your eyes, wake up every day. That's too small. It's too small for you to be living for. Why are you living? I want to get married. Hmm? So that's the only thing. So you want to get married. So if you get married now, what else? Let me see. You are fulfilling your life plan, your purpose. So now listen to the last part. You are afraid of the end, but did you ever begin? In words like this, we'll say Selah. You know what Selah is? You know what Selah is? Go sit down. You are afraid of what? Of the end. But you have not begun. You have not begun. You have not started. So what kind of fear is that? That is a mind thing. I'll bring this up to you. Are you getting the point I'm pointing out? I'll say this one more time, sir. Don't be afraid to start. Start. Don't let your mind tell you, even before you start, that you will fail. Have you been in that position before? You think about the thing. You say, well, this thing no go work. Oh. Who told you it will not work? Why can't you just try? Why are you afraid of trying? Just talk to that man. Do you understand? Just talk. Who say if you talk, they will insult you? And if they insult you, okay. Did they kill you? Talk to the person about your product. Just talk. Just what? Just what? Start. Just start. Thank you. I hope anything. No, you didn't say too much. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for him again now. Man, I hope you're not going now. No, wow, you have not gone. Are you in a hurry? Eh? All right. Thank you so much for listening to that. How many of you enjoyed today's training? You enjoyed it, right? You need more, right? Sir, hope you heard though. They need more. So like, you know, one of the things about this training is like we say self-development, right? Very important. You know, this concept of mindset has always been some of the things we feature in our trainings. Because I can tell you the truth. If you cannot handle 1 million in your mind, in fact, I want to give you guys a very good test. It's a good test. Go online and browse cars, right? Go online and browse cars or houses that has price. When you look at a house and you see the price tag, 450 million. Look at the house, look at the price, 450 million. Now, close your eyes and ask you and think about it. You will fall into three categories. Either you fall into the obvious, oh, this house is expensive. Then the next thought is like, someone will just bring out 450 and just buy this house. Then the next thought will be like, is there no more important thing I can use 450 million to do? Once you fall into this category, then you know that till you die, you cannot sell a land of 5 million. Because you cannot understand why someone will bring out 450 million to buy a house. You'll be reasoning like Judas Iscariot in the Bible. And we have poor people now. When Mary Magdalene came and was pouring, using the oil, according to the Bible, the worth of the oil is the worth of a man's full year salary. Someone was not saying, no, this is too expensive now. You should have gone to sell the oil and use the money to feed the poor. Would Jesus not appreciate that? What was Jesus' response? He said, let her do what she's doing. The poor will always be there. You can't satisfy the poor. They'll always be there. Hello? So our what? Mindset. All right. Before we go, we're going to look at, last week we didn't do that. We're going to look at briefly what we have currently in the market. I want to see if... Okay, give me a moment. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get it to the screen. Are we all with our flyers? With our flyers. Look at they answer me now. Please give everybody one at least. But when you are going, if you are the type that likes sharing flyers, you can have a copy. Please give everyone one. Let's look at the page that says 20 million. Let's look at the page that says 20 million.
trying to. Were we fast in today's training? I'm asking a question. Were we fast in today's training? But most of us, 80% of us did not come early. Oh. So if you look at the picture that says 20 million, what's the name of that property? Let's call it. What's the name of that property? Again? Exquisite. Are you looking at? Exquisite what? What's the first property there? I did not ask for the price, though. I asked for the name. What's the name of the property, sir? Four bedroom, fully detached duplex plus selling for initial deposit is. What about the second property? Selling for the third property. Selling for. Okay, I want to ask a very important question. These three products, let's say the price for the fully detached is 130 million, right? Now, according to the sub form, we have two types of payments. You have payment for fully furnished, and we have the payment for not furnished. How much is for the fully furnished?
Exactly. That's why I'm asking the question, because I know it's not indicated in the flyer.
That's why we are doing what we are doing is called product knowledge. So the question is, this one, the one that is fully furnished, how much is it? Has gone through the sub form. Have we requested for the sub form? Do you know why? Because you don't want to sell it. Okay, you have it, but you have not gone through it. Have you gone through it? Yeah. I want to teach us a trick. For those of us who have computer, take this, go to ChatGPT, upload it, and ask ChatGPT, generate questions that a client can ask me that I need to know inside the subform. AI will generate questions that clients can ask you. Are you listening to me? Those questions will help you to go back to the subform and answer those questions. Once you can answer those questions, you know about the property. How many of us have requested for? I'm going to take us away to a video. Okay, how many of us have requested for this video? If you have requested for this video and you have watched it completely on your own, let me see your hands up. No, it's not about sending it. I said how many of you have requested for it? Because if you send it, we send it to the group from time to time, but you see, you're not looking for it. Now, I want us to look at something. Now, I want to show you. There's something I want to show you. Okay. What is this? This is what? Ground floor plan of which property? 4-bedroom, right? Now, this is the ground floor. This, how many of you know that assimilating this, you can use just this as your selling point? How do you do that? This is the ground floor of the plan. Go on Google. 4-bedroom duplex. Floor plan. To give you different floor plan. Compare. Find out something in this plan that makes this one stand out. Use that to sell the product. This is the ground floor of the 4-bedroom. Go online. 4-bedroom flat, 4-bedroom duplex plan. Google will give you images under Google image. Now I'm teaching you how you can use the internet to your what advantage. All these things I'm saying will only make sense if if you really want to sell this property. If you're not interested in selling this property, for some people I'm just wasting my time, but for some others I'm giving them something valuable. So the question is, do you want to sell? Hello? So, and it goes the same for. So the reason why we have these videos, they are not just okay. Look at this one. This is what? First floor. Now, our facilitator said something about understanding the product. As a real estate, as a realtor, as a PBO in P1, you must have, maybe you have understood land, documents, and all those things. Now, if you want to sell buildings, you have to understand designs. Not to draw it, but to do what? Interpret it. For example, what is this? These stairs. You have to know that this is stairs. Now, this is 0. It means this is where you climb from, and this is the top. So, the relevance of this being here is that some staircase you climb from the right, but in this particular one, you climb from the left. This singular feature can make someone, a client, like, so I love buildings that you climb from the left for reasons best known to them, and that can even make them more interested. Okay, I like this company's mindsets. Well, it's design. Some prefer left, some prefer right. They have architectural reasons, right? Just like you have some people, they prefer to build the visitors toilet at the corridor. Some buildings don't have a direct entrance to the sitting room or the visitors room. There is a first door that has a small corridor. It's either walled or it has an opening. Now, some buildings, some designers or some house owners, they prefer the visitors toilet to be in that space, right? Why some prefer it inside the sitting room. Like this one now, it's here, right? Now, some people decide to, you see this place, this wall, they build the wall to the end. Then that will not be the main door. The main door will not be here. Then this will be like an open, what do you call it? Anti-room, but it's not walled. It has a protector, iron. Don't I have builders? Someone should help me now. Burglary, yeah, that's the word. You see now, I've added that to my vocabulary. Hello. So understanding the product is important. I notice many of us are not pushing the residents, but it will actually give you good money. Is it not? It will now. It will give you good money. So how many of you have watched this video? How many of you understand this video? What is this? This is exquisite resort, right? Where will this be located? Hmm? Yeah, but in exquisite we have 2 parcel of lands. We have the residence, then we have the resort. This is the resort. This is the beachfront. This is the resort. I want to show you a view. I think there's a view I will need to let me see. Okay, no, let's go back. This building like this. Where is it facing? Is it facing the sea or is facing the town? As you are seeing it like this, is it facing the sea like this? It's facing the road, right? Okay. Let's look at the more holistic view. These are the things you go through to understand. Okay. Now, no, no. Now, this is the sea, right? This is the sea. Hold on. This is the design. Look at it. Is it facing or backing? It has to back the sea, right? The reason is all the buildings facing the sea are rooms. So if you have access to a room there, for instance, and you're in your room, the room will have a balcony. So when you step out of your balcony, you are now facing the what? The ocean. No, the ocean. The entrance of the resort is facing the coastal road. Or yes, it's facing the local road there. So this is the resort that is going to be on the first land. If you want to sell exquisite to someone, and you are telling and you are not telling the person that building a house there gives him VIP access to PWAN Sterling, the exquisite resort that's going to be built right in front of the beach. Someone can decide to buy because of this resort. If someone wants to do an Airbnb business, for instance, this resort is a very good side attraction to such businesses. True or false? So if the person has four options, a businessman who wants to build for B&B, Airbnb, has four options. If one of the options means he will have access to a resort, as a good businessman, which of these locations do you think he would choose out of the advantage of more customers? The one that has a resort. But you have to know that we're taught here that you don't sell product. You sell what? Value. How do you portray the value to the clients? Emotions. That's what I want to hear. So another word for selling value is you sell what? Emotion. Customers don't buy because your product is good. A lot of products are good. But customers buy because you find a way to connect to their emotions. But if you don't have enough information, you cannot create a picture that will appeal to them. So all these ones are just, I'm just saying, it's just for exquisite residents. Okay. We still, yeah, we'll send it online. But you know, there's something about selling online. I just asked now, how many of you are interested? If you are really interested in these videos, send customer care a number, a message. We receive requests of these videos all the time and we send them all the time. So, no, if we send it to the group, by the time you come back to that group, it must have gone down. And when you scroll and scroll, you don't see it, you just give up. Ask for it. When you ask for it and it's being sent to you directly, then it's always there. Anytime you go to the P1 Sterling office number, you see it there. All right. Any question on this property before we go to the next property? Let's be fast. Any question? Yeah, if you have land or building in the residence, you have access. You become a member of the resort. Well, I didn't hear MD mention that. But what MD mentioned is that if you have a building, you have access to resorts. Naturally, that's at the back of the resort is in front of the residence. Yes, it's in the back. Have you been to the property before? That road where you have the land on exit on your right, there is another plot on the left. The one on the right facing the beach is the resort. Then the one on the left is the residence. Yes. And they always concentrate on the one on the beach now because it's beach now. So that's when you always go to. But there's another one by the side, by the or the back. Yeah, you have a question? Not beside. Is the residence is divided. The road, the one on the right is exclusive. The one on the left is residence. Is both exquisite. Yeah, it's just divided by the road. It's just like this road here now you are seeing here. Our building here is at the beach resort. Why the fence? The other fence is residence. Any other question? Okay, how many years plan? Now, let me explain something to answer your question. These prices you see here are the pre-launch prices. No structures has been put down yet. That's why they are like this, right? So if your client is like, is the building available? Say, no, sir, the building is not yet available, but it's open for the market right now. We'll commence development this year, but the date has not been fixed, so I can't tell you a date. No, it commences this year. Now, but you have to let them know that once two foundations are started and goes into this price will definitely go up. But how high it will go depends on MD. MD can decide to take it 100% up. So imagine if this is 130 million, then it becomes 260 million. Yeah, the subscription form will give you that information. The maximum is 12 months. Yes. Yeah. Hmm? No, the subscription, the payment plan. Okay, the time to complete payment is up to 12 months. Are you asking about? Okay, for the project to be delivered. For the project to be delivered, well, if I remember, MD says maximum 1 year. Supposed to be 6 months, right? Engineer.
It's actually, we are looking at
12 to 18 months. But you know when the entire project kicks off, building starts popping out, it cannot reduce to 12 months and 8 months. But so why he's saying between 12 to 18 months is because we have not kicked off the project. Hello? That's why. I'm going to the next. Yeah, it has to be 20 million initial deposit. That is to say, if your client puts in 10 million, we'll still be waiting for the client. It has to be 20. All right. Gulf City. Tomorrow we are going for inspection. No, not inspection. Allocation. Gulf City. It's normally 8, 9. 9. We have 2 clients that are going, so the car is already full. But the reason why I'm mentioning this is that Gulf City is instant allocation. If a client buys today, completes the whole price of land today, and the client is ready to go for his allocation tomorrow, we'll take the client to the allocation. Hello? So push this out there. And we still have an ongoing, we have not taken it out yet. If you buy 5, you get 1. I think this one came up April, middle of April after the. So, it's the client now. Oh, yeah, it's the client. Yeah. Yes. If we are pushing promo for PBOs to get free plots, we don't put it in the flyer, right? There's a way we do it. We can announce it, and it's a special flyer. And you don't carry that kind of flyer and send to clients. No, you're setting up yourself. All right. Any question on this? Any question on Gulf City? Okay. Silver Springs. This one is also instant allocation. for any client who pays instantly. All these products we still has payment plan of 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. But I want to, yeah, this the fence has started about 60% fence with a very signage. Yes, it's located within an estate called Inwani in Asaba. Now that estate houses other estates. Yeah, houses other estates. Even some of the estates they have started fencing. Some people are living in that estate in the vicinity. When you are driving towards our property, you pass through houses. People living there, some people who are still building. Now, I want to mention something that you should also. Which locale, right? The particular locale. That's a good question. No? You know, you said so today, Navi. Knowing exactly. No, no, no. You pass Okmanam, you pass Isele Asaba, then you get to the place. Now, if I remember clearly, I am from Delta. It's been a long time I left. I think I left 2012. If you are traveling from, there's a town, we all know Agbo, right? Now, I want to paint a picture. But, you know, Iseluku, how many minutes drive from Asaba to Iseluku? No, it's not 20 minutes, less than 10 minutes or 8 minutes. It's less than. The reason why I say it's less than from Asaba to Agbo, which is a very good distance, is 35 minutes. No, even when the road is express now, it's 35 minutes. Now, now let me explain where and where in Lagos is 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Where and where in Lagos is 35 minutes? Give me an example. Uh-huh. From ShopRite to Ekpe, 35 minutes, right? So you can have a clear distance of Asaba and Agbo. Now, if Ekpe to Aja to Shongotedu to Aja to Ekpe is 35 minutes, from Asaba to Silver Spring is about how many minutes did we say? 3 minutes drive to Asaba Airport. Asaba Airport to Asaba Town is 5 minutes drive. Hello? So from Asaba Town to the estate is about 10 to 15 minutes. Do you understand my calculation? I'm using this 5 minutes drive. Now, this is Summit Junction is very close to Asaba Town. Summit Junction is the junction that ties Asaba and the expressway that leads to Onitsha. Now, from Summit Junction to the estate is 5 minutes, which means it narrows down the distance from Asaba Town to Silver Spring to 8 minutes. The day I traveled the pilot to the place, it was Saturday, so it's a bit free. I calculated from Opanam, that's where they picked me, from the bypass of Opanam to Silver Spring. It took us, if I can remember, within 8 to 10 minutes. That's like a branded side to ShopRite, something like that. So it's very, very, very close. You at that time we had a lot of bushes everywhere. And one thing I know about traveling from place to place, when you pass through bush, the distance looks far. But if you go through houses, distance looks it's just like Lagos. If you are traveling to Oshodi, we don't say travel, we say I want to go to Oshodi, as if Oshodi is there. We forgot that you are passing waters. So we're actually traveling. So, but because even before climbing the bridge, buildings everywhere. There's no bush, there is no lonely anything. So, but in Asaba, there are a lot of bushes. But I think when I went there last, between Summit Junction to the next town, all I can see, if and right are gates of estates, both the ones that have not built and the ones that are different gates of estates. Now, Silver Spring is one of them. Do you know why I'm saying this thing? I'm not selling it to you. I'm giving you reasons why you should sell it to your what? Clients. You don't wait for a client to be interested to ask you a question. You can actually put yourself out there. Do a video of yourself explaining this product. You have a question, sir? Edo Gwash, exactly.
From the subscription form, yes. If you say global certificate of occupancy, it means when you say global, it means the estate where it has global certificate of occupancy. Because there are so many houses inside, they give it a global certificate of occupancy, not a personal certificate.
So I'm aware of that. But if you're saying that, it means we should also be able to present a copy of this certificate of occupancy that covers for this estate.
For this estate, sure.
Somebody just said, All right, so thank you. You have a question? He has answered. All right. Any other question on this before we move to the next one? Okay.
Questions like what? Yeah, the landmark is here.
I understand. Okay. Okay. Let me. If you are not sure of what is here, then Google Map is your friend. Hello. Find out Summit Junction in Google Map. Pretend you're in Asaba and you want to travel from Summit Junction to Enuani Megacity. You type Enuani Megacity. Then Google Map, you now type where you are. Where you are is Summit Junction. You see, plots or start destination. Google Map will tell you the approximate minutes you can get from Summit Junction to Enuani if you are using bike, if you are using car, or if you want to trek it. Right? So normally the figures we put here is when you are using what? Car. Hello? And once you have that, you can screenshot it and save it. In case your client says, what's the distance? You say, I have a screenshot virtually. So that screenshot might mean that maybe you have been there. But if your client tells you, have you been there? So, well, I've not been there, but I trust PWAN's telling. You show the videos of our marketing videos. I'm going to show you one of the videos now. So, is it clear? So you can actually use the internet at your age. Okay. For inspection, yes. Yeah. Because if they are interested in a land in Asaba, which means they have proxies in Asaba. Yes, they do. All right, next. Okay, this one is exclusive for the land, right? This excluded for the what? I think Emily said we should pull this out, didn't she? It's like we stopped selling. But the reason why we still keep showing you is if you have clients who are interested in just to buy the plots, not the building, we can still sell. We have very few plots left. Very few, very few. That's why we're no longer pushing it. Some don't want to buy the building. They want to build their own. Right? In as much as we don't have strict design, but in the sub form, it says that you cannot build face me, I slap you. No. Yeah, you can build duplex, you can build terrace, but you can't build face me, I slap you. Who told you? They have first class face me, I face you. No, face me, I face you is simply apartments facing each other. Yeah, rooms facing each other. You can decide to go close to the beach, buy land, and the entire apartment you have is just self-contained. 10 flats, 10, 10. It's not face me, I face you. Yeah, if you're opening door, you're seeing another person open door. But all man to himself. But it's face me, I face you. You can start to use it as motel and all that. Right. No, people have not started building on the land yet. But I promise you, on a certainty, like I discussed with someone this morning, you see, the coastal road has been is this coastal road is being used, right? How many of you have gone through the coastal road before? Aha, so it's you see about four of us have went. So the coastal road has gotten to that spot. They have even divided the road that leads to the beach. Now, all it will take is for the coastal road to be completed in that axis and for people to start having access to the coastal road. That is all. After that, give those lands 6 months. You see buildings start popping up. No, 6 months is because how long does it take for a land to come up now? Say, hey, 3 months, 4 months. 6 months, you come there, you will not. You see, I went to our property a month ago. So when I went back there again, everything changed. Then I went the second time. The second time, just in the space of 2 weeks, something changed again. Hello? Yeah, fast development. All right, so I think, okay. There's a property that is not here, the Hamilton. Sorry. We have it. Let's see it. It's on top of the 20 million. The Hamilton. I wish I can. The Hamilton is directly, I can say, directly opposite the coastal road. That is to say, if the coastal road is ready, you just drive from Shongotedo, from ShopRite, down, then you hit the coastal road, then you take your left straight to the airport, to the estate. Hello? These are the things that you use to do what? To market. How many of us has made content this last week or last 2 weeks? Personal content on any property. Ma, which content did you make on which property? Which content on which property? Not our own. Okay. All right. Please make content. You don't necessarily need to go to the property to make content. All you need to do is to do a video and explain the property. Explain the development coming in. Explain the reason why clients should take advantage of this 4 bedroom that is 130 million. There are some clients, when you tell them 4 bedroom, 130 million, in their mind, they are like, is this thing genuine? 130. And this thing is cheap. So what they will now be doing is trying to find out if actually this property is genuine. Immediately they have proof that this property is genuine. Don't be surprised, they will take 2. Or you don't think someone has 500 million laying somewhere thinking of what to do with it? Hello? Or you don't believe that somebody has 500 million and is thinking of what to do with the money? If the money stays too long in his hands, the money will enter somewhere useless. So you're just thinking of where to pump it, to plug it in. And the person discovers that this, he will forget 260 on top of this. I will not even bother you for 1 year. As long as he has confidence that this is real, this is clean, and he will just do it. So the question is, will you be that person that will land this sweet deal? Hello? All right. So any other question? If there's no question, let's take our picture with our facilitator before he goes. Thank you so much, sir, for so much. Sir. Please help me with chairs, please. Let's take pictures with him quickly.
Hello.